Oh gosh, we are live. That's a bit stressful. I've never done a live on YouTube. Post that to my story. I don't know if anybody's gonna join me. They may not. We'll see. Woo! Don't know if anybody's watching. Not sure if anybody's here. But I'm posting to Instagram, so people come here. Oh, that is a horrible photo. I'm going to take that again. Hello, everybody. If anybody has joined, I don't know if anybody's here or not. I think I'm the only one watching me. That's better. That's better. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Paste. Send. Probably should have done all this before. But that's okay. Okay, nobody's here, but that's okay. I'm gonna build some Lego. Today is my birthday, and a while ago I ordered parts to make a Lego bed pylon. That is the bed pylon. If you're not familiar with the bed pylon, hit me up later and we can talk about it. Follow him on Instagram at Bad Pylon. He doesn't post too often, especially lately, but he's there. It's a cool thing. Also, wait, there's the bed pylon as well. There's bed pylons everywhere in here. But anyways, I am making a Lego bed pylon. I have ordered all the pieces, so we're gonna make it. I have plans, which I designed myself here in my phone, so that is what I will be following. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna dive into the build. These are all the pieces. I don't actually remember the exact number. I'll have to figure that out and put it in the description when this is over. I can't recall. They came from a bunch of different stores, because not one store had all the pieces I needed. Actually, some of the pieces came all the way from Lithuania and just got here in the mail yesterday. Some of the pieces have been here for like a month or two already. But this is all of them. Some of them are separated in bags. Some are just open. I'm going to put them all on my desk. We're going to do a little bit of knolling, which I've never really done before. When I do Lego builds, or anything for that matter, I've never been much of a knoller. But I want to try it. that is all of it. So many orange Lego pieces. Alright, yeah, we're gonna know this. Get it all organized so I know what it is I'm looking at. These bags are separate, so we'll keep those separate. And we will sort. Get my OCD on a little bit. Like I said, I've never done this before. I usually just dive in a big pile when I make things. But I want to try. People talk about how satisfying and how knolling can help the building process, so I want to give it a shot. Okay, these are the 2x3s. There's a lot of 2x3s. I designed this a long time ago. This is actually the second Lego bad pylon that I've ever designed and will be making. The first one went missing, unfortunately. I designed it and I left it for display at a store in Los Angeles, and that store shut down. And I was busy or traveling or something, and I didn't get to the store when they were closing everything to grab my my pylon. So I believe it ended up in storage, and it is my understanding that nobody knows exactly where it is. Unfortunately, it is just gone. We won't need the white pieces for quite a while. I'm not sure with a build like this if knolling is helpful or if it's just going to prove to be annoying-ish. We'll find out. This model, this Lego bed pylon, has been modified from the original ever so slightly. I designed the first one a long time ago. I made a few tweaks to the design when I made this one, or rather when I ordered this one, and hopefully they're for the better. I mean, that has yet to be foreseen, but fingers crossed that the changes I made make it a better, slightly better. We'll see. I'm gonna leave these bags separate for now. No sense opening them and knolling them. I could, but so far I'm not a huge fan of knolling. I think it's more specifically just for this specific build. Feels slightly redundant? I don't know, that might not be the right word. I need to find a way for Instagram to alert my Instagram followers to come over here to YouTube instead of staying on Instagram. I don't have much of a following here on YouTube. And the random scrolling does not quite create the same activity as it does on Instagram, but I much prefer the idea of YouTube Live over Instagram Live. I can't say that I like YouTube Live more than Instagram Live, because I don't think I've done either of them enough to make that call. But we'll see. This is a bit of a test today. There's a lot of 2x3 pieces. I forgot how many there were in here. Wow. Not as many white pieces. Those are just for the stripes. Most will just be orange. What time is it? 11:30 p.m. My birthday is almost over. It was a good one though. Disc golfing with some friends. Lost a disc, unfortunately, but that's just kind of part of the game. Had to throw over some water, and unfortunately, apparently, I didn't throw far enough. I thought I did. I could have sworn I saw it go into the bushes or close to them on the other side, but I think I might be imagining things. Those 1x2s I'm not going to bother setting up. We'll just put them over there. I don't need those till a little bit later. Same with these 1x1s. Oh no! Don't lose pieces already. We just getting started. One by two, 1x2, 2x2. A lot of 1x4s as well. I am not a professional Lego designer, so this is probably not the most intricately or amazingly built Lego model ever, but it will get the job done. When this video is finished, so long as I have all the pieces and counted correctly, I should have a finished Lego Bad Pylon. That is, I think, about 12 inches tall. I believe, something like that. I will measure when it's all done. I honestly can't remember. Okay, we're getting there. Leave those bags. I'll do those later. Everything that's bagged up. Last time I used white 2x2s was when I made custom watercolor pots for my watercolor watch. I wanted them to be magnetic and fit inside a little Altoids tin, and regular standard watercolor cans were too big to fit 6 of them cleanly. Okay. Here we go. Now I need my phone. To get the directions. Okay. Have our directions. There you go. The camera can see. Have it all set up. So there's gonna walk me through the process of creating the Lego Pylon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming a regular Lego build. I'll be putting the pieces together as we go. But I'm pretty sure my instructions are a little different because I made them myself. One by ones. Plates. Should be 12 of those. I guess the smart thing to do would have been to set these upside down for now. Need a 1x4. Time-consuming process. And a great way to end a great day. In my opinion. I don't think anybody has come over here into my life. But that's okay. If I didn't need the instructions, I would load Instagram Live at the same time. But I need the instructions on my phone. Unfortunately. Because I don't really know or remember how I designed this thing. It was a long time ago. Okay. There we go. There's our base. This is one part. The way I planned this base may not have been the strongest way. I might have to add some extra little supports underneath, I'm thinking. Did I mess up already? How's that possible? Oh. What up, Ashok? Welcome to my first empty YouTube live. Not doing penmanship though. Today I am doing Lego building because it's my birthday and I wanna. Thank you very much, Ashok. It was a good day. I think tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to do my first one of these for penmanship. I think, and I will post prior. I'll create a schedule when I decide exactly when I want to do it, so people know to join or when to join. But I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow or Friday. I have it all set up with 2 cameras, one so I can talk, and then the other one shoots directly down on my hands. So that should be good for people who are trying to learn what the heck it is I'm doing. What do I need? One of these. I don't, if I do a penmanship one, I don't know if I'll do it my usual bat time. I guess I don't really have a usual late night is my usual bat time. If I do a proper planned one, I'm not sure. I like doing my lives late at night just because that's when I'm sort of mellow and chill. That's when I find that I'm super relaxed at that time. So it's when I like to sit down and write and do all those types of things. During the day, like even this, I was gonna do this tomorrow instead. But then, tomorrow the sun's gonna be shining. I'm gonna wanna get outside. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here? This isn't in the instructions, but I'm gonna flip this upside down. And I'm pretty sure the original plan had these in it. I'm gonna add part of the Lego plan. I'm gonna add them in anyways. I have another Lego build coming up. It's just waiting on a few little things. So these are extra pieces from that one that I'm going to use to stabilize this bottom piece. So I can't remember if I didn't order. I thought I did, but it's not in the instructions, so maybe they put it in at the end for some reason. I'm not sure. But for ease of the build, I'm going to do this now, just to make my life a little easier. Yeah, late at night that's my time. That's when I find chill. Something about doing stuff late at night. It's just the way I work. But I might do it in the day. I haven't decided yet. Sorry, I keep forgetting to look over at the chat. I will remember the chat is there. This is once I get going, it shouldn't actually take that long. Once everything starts moving, it should come together relatively quickly, I think. It shouldn't take more than an hour or so, but I have been wrong before, so who knows if it will actually be that or a lot longer. We'll see. Once I get everything a little more stable here, once everything's a little more solidified, we'll be able to speed up a little more. This isn't really that big of a model. I just may have made a slight mistake in the planning process of the whole thing. Sure, this brick will work. Okay. There we go. Now we can go more back to business as usual. All right. Step 4. Two by 4 pieces. Yep. Ashok, if you're still there, how does the music sound? I'm using broadcasting software. I've done a little bit of ironing out to get everything as I think perfect as I can for YouTube, but unfortunately, it's hard for me to confirm. There is music playing. Can you not hear it? I can turn it up if you can't hear it. Okay. Let me turn that up a little bit. For ya. That should be audible. How does that sound? Sweet. That's another reason why I'm really into doing things on YouTube, because right now, the cool thing, the music isn't playing and being picked up by my microphone. I'm using broadcasting software, so it's a playlist on my computer that I can feed straight into the video. So it just sounds better. There's just more options. I wish that Instagram would allow you to do this, because then I would just I would do everything on Instagram, but I don't like not having control, like the camera and all that kind of stuff. So I have a playlist of royalty-free music. For entertainment, and also the chat. As you can see, I have the chat up on the screen. So unlike Instagram and regular YouTube, when you play the video back, you normally can't see you can't see the chat. So it just looks like I'm here answering random questions that nobody's asking. But this way, it exists where the questions are there. Chat gets on the screen, so when it's played back on YouTube, people can read the questions. So this tonight is very much less of a serious live and more of a Mike just sort of goofing off, seeing if it works. And if it works, then I'll do more of it. Ooh. I gotta curate the playlist a little more so it follows a bit of a theme. It's very random right now, with just royalty-free music that I have on my computer. Yeah, so this, because it's YouTube Live, I mean, it's up to me, but it automatically, as soon as this video's over, this will just be a YouTube video on my channel. I think the way the YouTube channels work is there's like you click videos, but I think the live videos, I don't know if they end up being right in videos, if there's a live tab that you can go and watch the old live videos back. But similar to how Instagram puts them on IGTV and stuff, these will be available after this, if I choose to put it up there. This one I might edit into a time lapse of just a really fast build. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. I was debating when I got home this evening setting up another camera. So I had the live stream camera, and then I was going to set up another one recording the build from the side, and then I was going to play that one and edit that one into a quick video, but it's too much work. I'm too lazy. I like editing videos, but that's just too much. I want to be lazy on my birthday. So yes, it will be available. If you didn't, I don't know if you heard my answer or not. My connection also might not be the strongest, unfortunately. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I always... it's interesting. My Instagram live videos, I mean, I guess I've posted a few of them now. They're always... I was listening to radio. I wasn't even thinking about the royalty-free thing. But so many people have been getting dinged lately for even their live videos that... I mean, luckily over the years, I've edited so many random YouTube and Instagram videos that I have a ton of royalty-free music just on my computer. So I was able to just create a really quick playlist from a folder of just royalty-free music, but there's a ton on YouTube. Even the YouTube Studio now, which is where you go in, they have a music library, which is great. And you just have to give credit to the artist. Some of them doesn't matter. I guess that's one thing I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go through this playlist and make sure I credit the right artists that are in the playlist. Forgot about that. Yeah, I know Brian has had issues lately too with Instagram knocking his videos or flagging them for non-royalty free music, which is unfortunate, but that is the way it goes, unfortunately, I guess. Luckily, a lot of the royalty-free music that I put in my YouTube videos, I find pretty chill. To just some of it's kind of vibey. I like chill instrumental music, so right now listening to it is still pretty enjoyable. Eventually, I'll also be getting a proper capture card. Right now, I'm actually using an old phone as my webcam, which actually does a really good job, or seems to anyways. It's not the highest quality in the world, but part of that is limitations of just my computer and how I have it set up. But ideally, soon, unfortunately they all sold out super fast when COVID hit because everybody started online streaming. But ideally, soon, I will be able to get a proper capture card. And hook up my good camera, which you can't see, but it's right here, just out of frame. It's always shooting down. I will get that one set up so that I can have really nice and high quality live videos as much as possible. I really want that for the writing, since like the small hairlines and all that kind of stuff, it's so important to make them as clear as possible. And sometimes if your focus isn't on, or if the camera is not playing friendly, the quality cannot be the best, unfortunately. Okay, level 8, here we go. More of the same. Coming together pretty quick now. The Lego Pylon. Oh. Using 3x4s. Interesting. That I use these in this one spot only. Not probably the most thought out Lego design. But I am a Lego amateur. Studio bit. Oh, YouTube Studio? They have the audio library that has a bunch of music options. I think is what you're referring to. Or there's also a ton of non-copyright music. NCS, No Copyright Sounds, is another Instagram or YouTube channel that has a lot. No copyright soundtracks, no copyright sounds. Can't remember the exact name of their channel, but they have access to a whole bunch of no copyright music that we all have to use now for our live videos and whatnot. Click. What is happening? Oh well. My chat on the YouTube page is being weird. It's not letting me see the chat. I can see the chat on the screen. Oh, that's great. What document camera do you use? If you don't mind my asking. Cool. I have, I guess, I don't know if I've ever posted my custom built desk filming setup. I have, my desk is old and very wobbly, like super wobbly. I need to, I've been meaning to take it to a furniture restoration person that can solidify it up. I could probably do it, but I don't want to mess it up. So I need to take it somewhere, but it's wobbly. So unfortunately I would set up tripods and stuff, but the desk would wobble underneath the camera, which was solid. Or if I used a tripod that wasn't super steady, hooked to my desk, it would wobble. So I built, out of cast iron, I built iron piping that it's like a frame that just goes like literally along where my fingers are here, over the top, that I can use. Where is one that I can show? Well, here, this one has a camera on it. I use these. Small Rig. I love Small Rig. They're amazing. Not affiliated. They're just incredible. I think I have 5 of these, the Small Rig super clamps. And then I have the small extension arms and long extension arms that hold all of my stuff. And I can attach them anywhere around the pipe. So I can literally set up tripods anywhere around my setup. And because the Small Rig clamp is hard metal and the pipe is solid metal, there's no wobble. And when the desk wobbles, the camera wobbles with it, but no extra wobble. So the footage is pretty solid, or looks like nothing is wobbling at all, which is super handy. Because nobody wants wobbly footage. But it's those little clamps changed my life. No, it doesn't restrict my movement. It's far enough forward. Like right now, because of the camera, I'm going right here because that's the edge of frame. Technically, like it doesn't get close to my head. It's above my head and it's farther forward. It's right at the end of my desk. So it doesn't affect anything that I do at my desktop, and it doesn't take away like working space or anything. It clamps on similar to how, if you imagine like a lamp clamps on to the edge of a desk. It's the same type of idea. They're just pipes that clamp on the top, two 90-degree curves, and then a pipe that goes along the top. So it's just a solid metal frame. I'll take a photo of it when this is done, and I'll send it to you. Maybe I should also make an actual public post about it, because it is, I don't know that everybody would want to do it, but for me, it's a perfect solution. I love that I can move cameras anywhere around above my work surface, and they're never really in my way at all. Same with like microphone. Right now my microphone is clamped with one of those super clamps directly just out of frame. A little dead cat microphone here, clamped with right to the pole. So it's handy. Okay, I'll check out that link later. I have to choose show. Sweet. That's nice. I was looking at for a while, the Elmo makes a really dope document camera that I was looking at. A really small, compact one. My buddy Adam in Berlin has one, and I used his for the classes I taught in Poland, and it was great. But my only issue is the arm. Because of how I write sometimes, and depending on the size, I couldn't get it on its own to get far enough away from what I was writing, because I wanted to show a lot of movement and stuff. So I had to have it on like a little box, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But I just wanted to try to create a scenario where I could have a good camera just work. And then when I found out that with a capture card, I can just use my actual Sony camera, my Sony a6400 digital camera, I was like, oh, well, I'll just do that. And if I get the proper capture card, then I can stream in, I probably won't stream in 4K because I don't think my internet connection can actually handle it, but I could, technically. Or maybe I can record in 4K, stream in 1080, and then post it in 4K? I don't know if that works. It is a lot of orange Lego, you are correct. I almost wore an orange shirt, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm pretty sure that's why I had to order from multiple stores. Because there was a lot of places that didn't have all the pieces I needed. But if you're gonna build a traffic cone, you need to have a lot of orange Lego. There's no way around it. My next Lego build, I'm super excited for. Lego released the vintage Austin Mini Cooper Lego model, but they only released it in the British Racing Green, and I'm not the hugest fan of British Racing Green, so I ordered all the pieces to build that model. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I ordered all the pieces to build that model, or to replace all the green parts with black parts, which took a while to get all the right pieces, because they never released it in any other colors, unfortunately. But I have 6 pieces: the wheel wells and the boot lid, or the trunk lid. Don't come in black. Lego doesn't make them in black. So either they're gonna stay green, or I need to find a way to dye them or paint them black. There is a dye that people use. I know Lego people say you're not supposed to dye Lego. It's sacrilegious, against the rules, but shh. I got it but I could only get it in the States, so I ordered it from the States and had it shipped to a friend of mine. But you can't ship spray paint internationally. So it's sitting at my friend's house, and I have no way to get it here. And I can't find it in Canada anywhere. So that project is on hold until I can figure out how to make those pieces black. Because I don't want them to be green. Oh wow, that's dope. Nice. Oh, cameras and stuff are fun. I wish I had unlimited money so I could just keep buying more cameras and tools and things. It's a little frustrating. I just want the pieces to be black. The wheel wells do come in black, but they're really expensive for Lego. It was gonna cost almost as much as the rest of the whole model just to get those 4 wheel wells in black. So I kind of opted out of doing that way. Too much money. So I got them in green with the plan to paint them. Can't find the paint in Canada. One of the few downsides that have come up so far in moving from LA to Canada. There haven't been that many. I like being back in Canada. Whoa, we got white pieces now. I'll check it out, for sure. I also, I guess right before COVID happened, I acquired a little mini projector, which is great if you have a document camera or any camera, but for the document camera, I mean, that's perfect. But I got a little mini, a really good, high definition mini projector so I can teach and project straight onto a wall when I'm teaching people live if the place isn't equipped with a built-in document camera. Some of the places I go to do not have that set up. Some of the conventions and things like that. So I'm excited to put that into use eventually. Oh no! I guess I gotta be careful with that. Ow. Death by Lego. Or you're saying like when you type them to when they show up on the screen? That's too bad. I think the other day I was doing testing and I had the lag at around the like 5-second point, the latency. But maybe it's worse today, unfortunately. It's one downside to YouTube as well. A lot of that, I think, comes down to the power of my actual computer, unfortunately. Hold up. am missing pieces. Why am I missing pieces? I need more white 2x3s. Where are they? Oh. If I misordered, I'm gonna be unhappy. I'm gonna use these 2x6s, hoping that this doesn't. Oh. So, one interesting thing, the plans that I'm currently looking at, I don't think correspond exactly with the Lego pieces that I happen to have. I designed a bunch of different versions of this, and I might have loaded the wrong set of instructions, which could be problematic. Well, that's no fun that the delay's that much. It shouldn't be quite that much. That's high. It should only be about 5 or 10 seconds. But, that being said, I haven't done a lot of tests on YouTube. So there could be something that I have set potentially wrong that's making it slower than it should be. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's a silly mistake, but I think it's just these 2x6s instead of the 2x3s in the instructions. I hope. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. All part of the adventure. I'm also in the middle of designing a bowler hat out of Lego that hopefully I can design it. I wouldn't really wear it, but I want to design it so it is wearable if I so desired. I haven't fully figured it out yet, but the design has been started. Oh, I just realized that was my mom that came in here and said that's a lot of orange Lego. I didn't know anybody else was in here. I don't know if she's still in here. It's late where she is. She's probably gone to bed now. That's funny. Actually, I need to pay more attention. Hi, Mom, if you're still here. If you're not, bye. Sorry. Yeah, working on the hat. We'll see. Okay, stripe number 1 finished. I guess the biggest downside so far to streaming on YouTube, I guess aside from the delay, is that I don't really have a following on YouTube, so people don't pop in and out the whole time. Like they do on Instagram. I guess the cool thing about this model is once you start going, it gets smaller. So it's just kind of rinse and repeat. Getting it started was the confusing bit. Also, I'm looking at my small little monitor, looking at little instructions, so I can't always see super easily if it's like a 2 or a 3. But, oh, we got. White stripe number 2. We're gonna be done in no time. I want to live stream the Austin Mini when I get to it as well, but that's a much bigger build. That will be probably in multiple sessions. I don't know if I can do that one in one complete session like this one. We'll see. Broke it. What did I do? I've done all the tests I've done. I've done some YouTube live tests that were just unlisted over the past few weeks with just having some friends come in to look at like writing speed and all that kind of stuff. And so far in the tests, it's been really promising. The biggest issue was the lag, or was the chat delay. But I did, the first time we did it, my latency was really bad, and it took about 20 seconds or 40 seconds for messages to come in, but then we got that down. Oh, dropped it. We got that down, and then we got it to about 5, which was the standard where it stayed at. But now, it seems like it's a little bit more. No. I will probably leave this one in my living room. I don't know that I want... The pieces will get bleached if I leave it in the sun. The last one was in a store for a long time, so it got seen by a lot of people. The original Lego bed Pylon, I always wonder if maybe I'll get it back again one day. I feel like it's just chilling in a storage unit. But I'm assuming when that storage unit is open, people will know that that silly little Lego traffic cone belongs to me, and they will try to get it back to me. But uh-oh. I'm missing 2 pieces. Why am I missing 2 pieces? It didn't fall. Uh-oh. I thought I counted right. I'm wondering if I put in a single somewhere along the way instead of a double by accident. It's a little late to go back and figure that out now, unfortunately. I'll have to figure that out later. Whoopsies. That's no good. That's a silly mistake. But I will keep going as if it wasn't a problem. And I'm guessing somewhere along the lines I just used a double or a single instead of a double. I'm hoping that's what I did anyways. Fingers crossed. Or I didn't order the right pieces. That's always also a possibility. But I do have extra doubles right now, or extra double 1x2s. Well, that's the Pylon minus those 2 missing pieces right there. But I have 2 extra doubles, so I'm pretty sure that's where I went wrong. Which now I have to figure out where, which I won't do that on video because that's going to take a long time. But the Pylon needs his glasses. So we have to build some glasses, put the Pylon to the side, get some black pieces here. Such a silly little thing. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's quite a delay, unfortunately. That's a bummer. Sorry about that. Sunglasses for the traffic cone. This one. It's a good look. Well, darn it. I gotta figure out where I used the wrong pieces, because I'm pretty certain I ordered the right amount. But like I said, these instructions are not the same, or they're not necessarily the proper corresponding instructions, so I might have put a wrong piece somewhere, which I'll have to figure out eventually. One of these days, probably later tonight. Okay, the traffic cone. The glasses sit right there. There it is. There's the bad pylon. Finished. Lego bed pylon. Only one slight in the building that I can fix afterwards. But that's it. There's the Lego traffic cone. The mini me. There we go. Perfect. Well, thank you for joining me. I think Ashok, you're the only one who stayed through the entire thing. A lot less people watching YouTube Live than Instagram Live. For now, maybe that'll change eventually if I do more, if I do some writing ones. Coming soon, probably later on this week. I want to give it a shot, but I will post some, not promo, but I'll post it ahead of time to Instagram so people know to look for it, because it will happen. Yeah, thanks for joining. Bad Pylon. Rock on. Bye, everybody. Stream over.